I don't know if this is bad to say, but like never in my life. Hey guys, so before we continue with today's video, I want to thank our sponsor, which is the Nail Reserve. Ever since lockdown, I've just been way more into doing my nails at home because it's so much easier and saves money and time. The Nail Reserve is the healthiest gel nail polish on the market. They're also super long lasting. Their polishes are vegan, 9-free, and cruelty-free. They have such an amazing wide variety of colors to choose from. I went with these 4 colors. I just love pinks and neutrals on my nails. This is Urban Pink, Bear With Me, Be My Baby, Mythical, and then I also have their base coat, their no wipe top coat, the remover. They also have this mini UV lamp, which is so cute and perfect for on the go and just for having if you're doing your nails at home. It's nice to have something that can store easily and is compact and just doesn't take up too much space. So I actually have a 50% off coupon code for you guys, which is such a generous offer. So I will link them down below. But yeah, I think it's amazing that they're cruelty free, that they're also free of the 9 most toxic chemicals that are found in other polishes, and that they are also super long lasting. They also offer free shipping on orders over $100. So definitely take advantage of this 50% off deal while you can. I will link everything down below. So thank you again to the Nail Reserve Los Angeles, and let's go ahead and get started with the rest of our video. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to do a Q&A. I thought we could just chat. I could answer your questions, spill the tea. Y'all already know how this goes. Please comment below your beverage of choice. I have a peppermint tea. And of course, don't forget to follow me on Instagram so you can be a part of the next Q&A. So the first question is, are you still friends with Sonia? I get this question all the time, and that's how I know y'all are not real fans. No, I just posted a vlog with her like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, that's my day one. We go way back. It just, I think, is a perfect example of, you know, as you get older, your life changes. You may not hang out with the friends that you did when you were growing up as much. But if you have a solid, true friendship, you will still remain friends. You know, you don't have to necessarily talk every day. You don't have to be at each other's houses all the time or go to school and see them every day to like remain so close. And I'm just so grateful for our friendship. It's also so iconic to just be able to look back at our old YouTube videos. That is so funny. So the answer is yes. Follow her, watch her ASMR, TikTok live streams. Somebody asked, what are some summer goals of yours? So I really want to travel. I think that is one of my #1 goals because I didn't really last year. But I mean, I moved across the country last year, but wait, I literally did. Wait, I literally went to Brazil. Okay, scratch that. That's another vlog. Me and Sonia went to Brazil last year. It was so fun. We saw Lana. We met some amazing people and some amazing gays, so check out that vlog. But yeah, probably travel. I also really want to do something fun and fresh for my birthday. That was another question actually. When's your birthday? It's in July, summer birthday gang. So I want to do something fun and fresh for my birthday. Probably another goal. And then a third goal I don't want to say, but it has to do with Sonia, and it's like kind of a throwback, like bringing back a throwback. So that's like another goal. But I don't know if that's necessarily a summer goal, but that's like a goal for this year. What is your typical coffee order? So honestly, y'all, I have not even really been buying coffee like that because I know the memes will say differently, but I personally am not I will drink iced coffee in any weather. I used to think I was when I lived in LA, and you know, I mean, it gets cold there, don't get me wrong, and I think it's so funny when people visit there expecting it to be this like tropical nice place, and then it's like 50 degrees and they're but after moving to a place where there's for real seasons, no, like I don't want to do that. And I only really get coffee out if I'm getting like an iced coffee. So if I am getting an iced coffee, I like a cold brew with oat milk and maybe some caramel syrup, or like from Dunkin', I really like their iced macchiatos with like a medium iced macchiato, sometimes with an extra shot of espresso, with almond milk and like 1 pump of caramel, because at Dunkin' they go in with the sweetener and it's just like, it's a little much. So if it's not that, then I will just go to the deli usually and get like a black coffee with like a splash of milk. Then it's like I'll just make it at home. So I make a lot of coffee at home, and I was talking about this in a recent vlog, but recently I have been back on my decreasing my caffeine, my daily caffeine vibes, just because it wasn't really making me feel good, and I was just feeling too anxious and like jittery. So I've been sticking to the teas and even like a decaf or like a half calf coffee to kind of ease myself out of it. But if I'm just like today's a day where I'm at home editing, filming all day, like I will make a full caffeinated coffee. But if I'm out and about, there's just so much going on. I don't need the extra like stress. Okay, so there's a few questions. Am I still in a relationship? The answer is no. She is single. Sometimes you just have to do like what's the best for yourself, and even if you know you're making the right decision, it can still be hard if you're like used to just your routine being a certain way and then you have to change it, like just the change. It's so funny because it's like y'all knew. Somebody also asked how to deal with a breakup, and I think personally like it depends on the type of breakup, but I think one thing that is pretty applicable to all situations is just to surround yourself with people that truly uplift you, that can be there for you emotionally, that are understanding. And it's like feel your feelings, but also distract yourself. At a certain point, you just need to get out, do stuff, you know, and that's why it's also important to have people around you, because sometimes it takes a friend or someone that knows you really well to like just force you to get out and have fun, or just even do something, you know. But that's not to say like just distract yourself, because you need to like feel those feelings. But yeah, man, you know, I'm feeling good. I talk about it a little bit more on my podcast, so check that out. But yeah, she is single and just very happy about that. Somebody asked, y'all always want the like, somebody asked about someone from so long ago that used to be in my videos. Y'all, I'm never gonna come on here and talk about somebody else like that. I'm just not. Like, y'all should know that by now. I mean, maybe I've done that in the past, but I was like young. That's just not very classy. Y'all have watched me for so long, and it's only natural as you go through your teens, early 20s, adulthood, you're going to lose friends, outgrow friends, move on. It's like, it's life, it happens. It doesn't mean there was anything dramatic. It's just like people change at different rates. It's important to grow and change. And like sometimes if you realize more things about yourself, you realize like, okay, this isn't the right situation or friend or whatever for me. And that's okay. I was actually talking about this on my podcast as well, or maybe it was like in a podcast live stream, like in one of my YouTube lives. But I do think it's important to speak up early on, like in a new friendship, about things that bother you, and just set the tone, set those boundaries. Because I feel like a lot, especially of female friendships, fall out because I feel like in general, you know, women are more likely to be people pleasers, and like there will just be unsaid things. Like you never fully have beef, but you also never fully address an issue in the friendship. So then you just kind of fall out or stop talking. And so I think it's about having the courage to have an uncomfortable conversation, or to maybe risk losing the friendship, because then at least you are opening up the opportunity for you guys to remain friends or even get closer. And with that being said, sometimes someone does something like so effed up to you that like it's not even worth a conversation. Like, don't waste your breath or your energy. And that also happens and it sucks, but you just have to learn from it and like, okay, let me do better next time at spotting the red flags or whatever. So anyway, it's like more on my podcast. The podcast is back, by the way. Do you ever regret getting a BBL? Literally, I don't know if this is bad to say, but like never in my life did I ever regret that, ever. Probably like best decision ever. And I'm honestly glad I did it when I did it, because I don't know if I'd want to do that now, just because I feel like I'd be like more freaked out. But I was just so like, yeah, let's do it, you know? I mean, I put a lot of thought and research into it, but yeah, I feel like best decision ever. Hallelujah, you know? And I'm not like recommending anyone go out and do that, but it's just like, God bless. And that was another thing, because I lost a lot of weight due to like stress. I made a video about it. But since it's your own fat, like it's gonna shrink as you shrink. Or if you gain weight, it's going to grow, you know? And so obviously my butt got smaller because I got smaller. So yeah, for me, it was more so, and I said this from the beginning, but for me, it was more so about the shape rather than the size, because I just could not fill in those hip dips at the gym. Like, people will say that you can, but babe, it's genetics. Go off on your color analysis and anything you do to incorporate it. Are y'all talking about the, like, where they put the little squares of fabric and they're like, you're a cool winter? Okay, this is like so mean, but I don't know why those videos like annoy me. I think because it's like, this doesn't have anything to do with me. Like, why would I care? So I don't know what mine would be. I honestly almost got rid of this when I had blonde hair because I did not like how this color made me look when I had blonde hair. But with the dark hair, I do like it. But yeah, I like wearing blue. I feel like it brings out my eyes. I just wear a lot of neutrals mostly. I can do like a light pink like this. I like hot pink, but hot pink's okay. So I don't know. And I don't even know if that's actually what this person is talking about, but yeah. What music are you currently listening to? You can actually look on Apple Music. I really liked Ariana's new album, and I feel like it came at like the perfect time for me personally. I've been listening to a lot of Sade, a lot of Lana Del Rey, a lot of old Beyonce. There's a lot of Gunna in here. Future and Metro Boomin's new album. For some reason, I have been listening to Meet Me Halfway by the Black Eyed Peas like so much this week. I don't know why. Yeah, that's kind of like it. Again, you can go to my Apple Music to see like the full what I'm listening to. I haven't really updated my playlist because I literally just listened to my recently played like over and over. I also do really like Selection. I don't know if y'all listen to that, but I don't really listen to it as regularly as I was in LA. I don't know why. I think I just have to be in the mood to listen to a mix like that, and it's usually when I'm like cleaning. But yeah, what have been the best and worst parts about living in New York? So y'all, it's actually the day that I'm filming this, at least, it has been officially 1 year since my sister and I flew to New York and like stayed here. It took us a couple weeks after that to find an apartment. We were staying in an Airbnb, but this is the 1 year anniversary of us actually like coming here, like packing my suitcases, moving. I remember that day like it was yesterday. It's really crazy that it's been a year. I would say like, oh my god, I just feel like so much happened. I think the best part was just moving to a new place and having that feeling of excitement. Also, living in a walkable city has been everything that I thought it would be. I'm really looking forward to this next year. I think another best part is just realizing my own strength, and even if things were hard or stressful or I didn't know what I was gonna do, I always figured it out. And just that reassurance, you know, I can get through a new situation, I can get through a tough situation and come out the other side stronger and better than ever. It's reassuring, you know, just in life. So the worst part of moving was just, you know, all the stress and uncertainty that comes with so much of your life changing at once. As far as the worst part about living in New York in general, it's just like every day there's I get what people say when they're like, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere, because there's always something you're like battling against, like whether it's just people annoying you, the weather, just like randoms doing the most insane things, like, but then it's like there's also so much beauty and joy in that. I get why the stereotype of like a New Yorker is like that, because y'all have a lot, y'all are fighting up against a lot. But yeah, I feel like it's just made me a lot more, not like immune to shit, but just, I just remember in LA, like if I would walk somewhere or go somewhere by myself, I just would feel like very self-conscious, because there would never be like other cute girly pops like walking around, you know, like yeah, in the chic quaint area, sure, but like in LA I felt very isolated, just self-conscious doing things by myself. It's like everyone in these cars are looking at me, or like feel weird going somewhere alone. But here it's just like so much that you don't even think about, because everyone is just out and about walking. So like again, that kind of stereotype vibe of like people minding their business, so you're less in your head about what people are thinking of you, because everyone's just minding their business for the most part, you know? But yeah, I'm very just proud and excited to have 1 year down, because I just remember the first year in LA, that did not define my entire experience living in LA, you know? It was like the starter year, like you're just kind of getting your feet, getting your toes away. Is the podcast back? Yes, y'all, the podcast is back. So make sure you're subscribed and follow on Spotify and Apple Podcasts because she is back, and follow the podcast IG. So yeah, that is everything I'm going to answer. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. Let me know if you have any other questions, videos you want me to make in the future, / podcast topics. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed watching my journey. I appreciate you for being here, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye everyone.